Well, maybe we could get Tim to come up and we can have some audience questions.
Hey, we do have some great questions. We were out here earlier.
Favorite, what happened?
You
All
are
right,
my
here,
favorite.
look, here's my knee. You guys arm wrestle right now. Just go ahead.
I'm not gonna
I don't think Georgie will ever leave Dylan, even if he was the stalker and she would run away with him and tell him it was okay, and he just has a new day job. But
Is this where you pay her money? Disney dollars? Yeah.
see how that works?
We got another question.
The system.
Another question for, this is actually for Natalia. This is, we were talking about your relationship and being a Quartermaine. What's the most difficult part about being a Quartermaine? It's a great question. You actually have to think about some of these, which is tough.
But you're like the good Quartermaine.
Yeah, she's the only good one.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I'm like a distant second.
I think probably the scenes where I have to come in and everyone's talking. There are about 20, Quartermaine, or I don't know, 20, 10 Quartermaines in the room, and they're all talking and yelling and fighting with each other, and then I have to come in and break up the fight, which, as you can tell, I don't have the strongest voice in the world. So yeah, that can sometimes be difficult because I have to come in and say, quiet everyone. And no one's heard me, so they keep talking and we have to do another take. But no, I'm working on that. So that I would have to say is probably the most difficult part. But other than that, it's great. I mean, Stuart and Leslie, I don't know, I'm sure you guys have met them along the way, but they're the sweetest people in the whole world. I mean, just the nicest people that you could meet. And that's such a big thing, especially when they're playing my parents. It's good to have a good relationship with them, and I was really, really lucky when I came to the show. So, and if you haven't met them, I hope you get the opportunity.
So it sounds like it's pretty good to be a Quartermaine.
It is. It's great to be a Quartermaine.
Lots of money, big house.
And she gets really cool clothes because the Quartermaines are
loaded.
loaded.
You can say we're loaded.
This actually is a question for you, Scott. This is Dominique from Canton, Ohio. She wants to know, can Dylan create a movie that becomes actually a real movie? And let me explain, because it's kind of interesting. She said she would like to see you create a movie about Port Charles and actually make it become a series. Would you ever think about doing something like that? In your films, this is Dylan the character, doing something like that, and then it would create, are you just really confused? Do we have to take a time out and start over?
See, I'm battling here because this seems like a yes or no question, and I want to say yes.
So you would like to do that?
No, wait, okay, so let me get this straight. This is going to take an hour. So Dylan,
Yes.
Bear with me, I have the IQ of oatmeal, hold on. Dylan creates a series,
Yes.
and then we, as people, create a spin-off series from General Hospital based on Dylan's series? No.
Where's the person that asked this question? Because now I'm
Dominique, where are you? Are you Dominique? Okay, all right, please explain this. Oh, it's a movie. It's not a series. You're a dirty
No,
liar.
I was just trying to keep you on your toes, man. It's all about.
I'm on them.
You gotta
I'm never
adjust.
trusting you ever again.
I quit. Done. I got nothing.
Tim, wait,
I'm
I love
coming.
you.
I'll cast like Nicholas and Emily as actors in my movie. It'll be great. And then Brooklyn will do the musical score. And
See, this could work. This was a good
this
question.
could totally work.
very,
Yeah, Sonny will be
happy
the
with that
financial
answer.
director.
Why not Alcazar?
Alcazar.
Yeah, you're right.
I like
Actually, it probably should be Alcazar. Sonny will be the stage manager. He'll just boss
Now,
me around.
I heard this is a rumor that you do a great Sonny impression.
No, you know what? I thought I did until I met Ignacio, who just blew me out of the water, and now I like refuse to do it anymore because I'm like nothing compared to him. Have you guys?
I think if you make a little bit more noise, he might do it. Touché.
That wasn't very
Have you
nice.
guys seen Ignacio's impression? I advise everybody, if you ever meet Ignacio Cerricchio, to ask him to do a Sonny impression.
He is fantastic.
No, okay, look, here's the Sonny impression. And then every once in a while you throw in one of these. And then if you're really good, you'll do the mouth flip thing where he goes. And
That was good. That was good.
each and every one of you can do a Sunny impression. Just smoke a lot of cigarettes and you'll be fine.
We have time for a few more. This is going to open up. Anybody can answer this. Who is this? This is Jody from Minnesota wants to know, how many weeks in advance do you tape?
3 weeks.
3 weeks?
I didn't know the answer to that one.
You do too.
No, somebody asked me the other day and I was like, I don't know, like a month, 6 weeks. Weren't you? I think Lindze was with me and Lindze was like, no, I don't think so. Not that long.
I do that a lot though.
This is another question. This is Shannon from DeLand, Florida. This is opening up to everybody. If you weren't acting, what do you think you would be doing? Lindze, you want to start us off?
I'd be going to school.
That would be good. That's always good.
Auditioning. If you're an actor, you can't have a plan B. If you have a plan B, do that.
Yeah, you shouldn't be.
Otherwise, you shouldn't be an actor.
Probably the same answer. That or a travel writer. That's always been a dream, you know?
Yeah. That's a really good answer. I don't have an answer for that question either. I don't really know, because acting is like our lives, so to think of doing something else is just...
I want to drive a cement truck.
Good Lord. See?
Truck? Yeah, we have one in the back. Did you see it? It's part of the stunt show. We have one in the back. We can pull that out.
Like throw candy in there and just like have it.
We have, this is a question from David from Pennsylvania. Wants to know, Maxie, I guess this is for you, Kirsten. How did you make it from the Disney Channel to soaps?
I have absolutely no idea. No, actually, the Disney movie Xenon was the reason that I got my first soap job, because my old boss, his daughters, watched the movies and really liked them.
Can you say it?
What do you want me to say?
You know.
Cetus Lapidus.
Thank you.
So, and now, you know, I'm here back at Disney on the soap, so I'm doing like 2 things at one time.
We are glad to have you back in your hometown again.
I'm so excited to be here.
So here's another question. This is going to open up to everybody. This is a question that we're going to ask all the cast members when they come up here. There's got to be a lot of jokes that take place on set. Who was the one person in your cast that you would consider the biggest jokester of all? And have you ever been victim of any of these pranks?
Ignacio, for sure.
What has he done?
Everything.
Although I think I can top Ignacio. Do you guys remember Sal? He was like the prop guy.
You weren't
well,
there.
one day Sal had this like great invention. It was a fart machine.
Okay.
And I'm not kidding. He had like he put this thing on the set, and it was just like a little detonator looking at. He had like a remote control, and then there was a little speaker that he hid on set. It was in the Port Charles High School set. Do you remember this?
Yes.
And we were trying to do a scene, and everybody was in on it but us. And we would be like, Georgie, I don't think. And we'd look at each other like, was that you or me or who was that?
Just kind of look around.
And the whole crew was in on it, so like nobody was laughing, and we're going, okay, something's wrong here if nobody's laughing at a fart. So that was awkward. But he might have Ignacio topped.
I don't know, Ignacio's not so much a prankster, but he's just a really funny guy, and it's so hard to keep a straight face when you have a scene with him.
Knows how that.
Yeah, because I usually am the one that starts cracking up first, and then I get in trouble for it. But he's just hilarious, and he starts doing his impressions of everybody on set, and
It's always dancing.
It's over. Yeah.
He's always dancing. You go into the lounge, the green room, to get coffee, and you see Ignacio there getting coffee and dancing at the same time. You go into the makeup room and he's dancing. You go, I mean, in the hallways, he's like dancing down the hallways, doing like these salsa moves. So
it's like moonwalking.
He's big into that.
So it sounds like you guys have a great time on set. Is there anybody that you haven't had a chance to work with in your cast that you would like to?
Kirsten.
Ted King.
Ted King?
I have a small crush on Ted King.
Whatever.
Alcazar is like my...
Small. Yeah. Queen Mary, small.
I'm gonna have scenes with Diego because I think Alcazar might be there. So...
Just a little one though.
Just a little one.
his dressing room is right next to yours, isn't it?
That's planned.
How about you, Scott?
I've never really gotten to work with Tyler. I would love to do like a scene or two with Tyler. Just like let him yell at me or something. Like I don't know. I really he's cool.
I got to do a scene with Emily and Nicholas. I served them pizza.
Natty, who would you want to have scenes with?
I'm trying to think. Let's see. It seems like I've had scenes with
Everyone.
with most everyone, right? But gosh, I don't know. That's a good question.
You, I haven't seen it. Well, you did.
Together, right?
You did CPR on me when one of my first days.
That's right.
When I was having my heart failure.
That's so hot.
Yeah.
What a way to end
we didn't get to
it.
talk about